Welcome to Chinese class with Miss Sharon. How are you, everybody? Alexa off. Alexa off. I would like to start class today first by saying Happy Easter. I missed you guys very, very much. You're gonna need some materials to do our lesson today. On Digino's website, you should have printed out 3 pages. You should have body parts, which is 2 pages. You should remember this from class. We had this lesson before we had left, and if you don't have your dictionary, then you will need your 2 pages on body parts. You will also need this page. Every week we're gonna learn a new verb, and this week's verb is 是, which means to be. So translated into English, it's either is, am, or are. And later we're gonna learn how to write that, and you will have a chance to write it on your writing template that you'd printed out with proper stroke order. So let's start off with body parts. We learned 20 body parts. I'm gonna add one more. I'm gonna add arm. So for those of you that do not have your paper ready, please get that ready and put it in front of you, and we're gonna start with number 1. So we're gonna go in the order of page 35, and then later we're gonna go in physical order, which means we're gonna go in order from head to toe, which is a lot easier. All right, so let's start, and you're gonna repeat after me. 头发, hair. Your turn. 头发. Head. 头. Eyelash. 睫毛. Eye. 眼睛. Face. 脸. On your paper, it says 脸颊, and that's cheek, but I'd rather have you learn face. It's much more useful. We're gonna be saying face a lot more than we are gonna say cheek. So face is 脸. So take out 家 on number 4 and cross out JIA. Okay, we're gonna continue. Number 5, 脖子. Number 6, waist. 腰. 手. 脚. 头发. 额头, forehead. 眉毛, eyebrow. 鼻子, nose. 牙齿, teeth. 嘴巴, mouth. Another way to say mouth is 口. So 2 ways, 嘴巴, which is written on here, or 口. So 2 ways. 下巴, chin. 胸部, chest. 肚子, belly or tummy, 肚子. Belly button, 肚脐, 肚脐. Thigh, 大腿. Knee, 膝盖. Chigai is not listed on your page. So in order to learn chigai, you're gonna have to add that to the bottom of your page. There's some blank space, and I want you to write chigai. Knee, and then the pinyin chigai. Xi-G-A-I, shigai. So again, ni shigai, Xi-G-A-I. And please add that to the bottom of your picture dictionary right here. You can add number 20. We are not going to learn internal organs just yet. So for 21 through 25, please cross that out. Okay, so now let's go in the order of our physical body. Much easier to learn it that way than the way that they've ordered it on this page. So let's start with the first thing that's on the tippy top of our body is our hair. Some people don't have hair, but luckily, if you do have hair, then we're gonna start with hair. So we're gonna start, repeat after me. 头发 hair. 额头 forehead. 眉毛 eyebrows. 睫毛 or 眼睫毛 eyelashes. So either way will be fine. You can add 眼, which means eye, and then 睫毛 is lashes. So in Chinese, you can just say lashes. You don't have to say eyelashes. Just like in English, if you say lashes, people know you're talking about your eyelashes. 眼睫毛 眼睛 eyes. 鼻子 nose. 嘴巴 mouth. 牙齿 teeth. 脸 face. 下巴 chin. 脖子 neck. 胸部 chest. 腰 waist. 肚子 stomach. 肚脐 belly button. Arm 手臂 arm 手臂. Hand 手. 大腿 thigh. Can everyone say what knee is? Do you remember? I'll give you 10 seconds to try to guess. Yes, it's qi gai. Qi gai. And then last but not least, your foot, jiao. All right, so that was body parts. What I'd like you to do this week is go over your body parts, and I would like you to go from head to toe. So instead of going by the order of the book, do exactly what we did, from head all the way down to your toes. The order will be just as you know that you have your hair first, and then your forehead, and then your eyebrows, and then all the way down to your toes. All right, and that will be your lesson in body parts this week, is to order your body parts in the order of your physical head to toe. All right, so secondly, what I'd like to do is practice a new character. And the new character this week is am or are. In Chinese, the pronunciation for the for is, am, or are is si. So it almost sounds like the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds like 4, but it's written differently, even though it sounds the same. So it's a homonym. So I would like you to look at your third printout. It would be page 35 right here, and it's this character si. So what I'd like us to do is practice the stroke order. I'm going to use the whiteboard, and right here, let's write si using the proper stroke order. So we have 9 strokes for this character. It starts off just like this. This is stroke 1. Stroke 2. Okay, we don't lift our pen up. We just go to the right and then down. Stroke 3. We're going to add a little horizontal line inside our box. Stroke 4. We're going to close our box. keep in mind, as you're writing the stroke order, make sure that you're following the right strokes every time you're in the middle of forming your character. 5. Okay, let me get to that point. We have another horizontal line that comes down underneath the box. Stroke 6. Okay, we have to retrace all our steps. And then now we have our first vertical line. It looks like you're making a capital T. 7. On that T, we're gonna add a horizontal line, but it doesn't go through the whole vertical line. It just comes out to the right. And then stroke 8. It just looks like a diagonal line that comes out to the left side. And don't attach it to the vertical line in the middle. Just making sure you guys can see this. And last stroke, here we go. It'll connect everything together. So this next diagonal will touch the bottom of your vertical line, and that makes the character S. S-H-I is the pinyin and its 4th tone, S. So let's write the tone as well. All right, and you will see that also on your paper, okay? It also can mean yes. That's the second meaning of 是. So there's 2 ways to say yes in Chinese with an affirmative. It means that you'll do something, or yes, okay. You can say 是, or you can say 好. Okay, 好 as in good, but it also means yes. And you've learned 好 when we've learned our expressions such as 你好in Classroom Expressions 1. All right, what I'd like to do now is I'd like to practice saying Happy Easter, and I want you guys to write today's date. You know, we always do that in the beginning of class. So this time we're going to wrap with writing today's date. All right, so Happy Easter is 复活节快乐. So repeat after me. 复活节快乐. One more time. 复活节快乐. All right. I'm going to erase the pinyin for Happy Easter. And right now, let's practice writing today's date. Who can tell me what today's date is in English? Yes, it is April 10th. Oh, no, my bad. It's not April 10th. It's April 12th. That's what happens when you don't look at the calendar. You totally forget what date it is. I know it's Easter, but I thought today was the 10th. That would have been 2 days ago. All right, so I'm gonna write April 12th. As we would normally write it. In Chinese, remember how to write April? 4月. That's April, because it's the 4th month on the calendar. And then 12th, 12, 12, and then and this is the character for day. You're gonna see that you wrote also when you wrote 是 in our verb that we learned today. So just remember, when you write 是, your verb for is, am, or are, it also looks like you have a on the top, but it's used differently, of course. So April 12th, 4月12日. and then 2020. And we don't have to write 2020 in Chinese. We can just write 2020 or 2020, and as Chinese people do. All right? So what I'd like to do is wrap up the same way I wrap up with my math classes that I teach. We do something called the hand wash boogie woogie, and this reminds you to wash your hands for 20 seconds. So at the end of our hand wash, we're doing this move, and that reminds you to wash your hands for 20 seconds. All right, I'm gonna play some music and we're gonna do the hand wash boogie woogie. Okay, everyone stand up and get ready. I want you to follow me and repeat my moves. All right, here we go. Let me play some music and here we go. I will see you next week, guys. Have a great week and happy Easter. Oops. 20 seconds.